opportunities and supports small and medium enterprises. Well, to shed more light on this, we have the pleasure to have this phono with our dear guest, Dr. Abdul Wahab Ghunaim, Vice Chairman of the Arab Federation for Digital Economy. Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Well, sir, how do you see the importance of Egypt winning this prize of Talal International Prize for Human Development for the year 2022?
Yeah. Do you know, since His Excellency Mr. President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi launched the digital transformation initiatives in Egypt, the Ministry of Information and Communication Technology did a very hard jobs and projects for developing the digital communication and the digital infrastructure all over Egypt, especially for the rural communities like Siwa Oasis. This is why most of these initiatives for the ICT ministry concerning to developing the infrastructure and concerning to developing the human resources there and supporting the education and the health care there and the SMEs.
Yes.
This is why the AG Fund, chaired by Prince Talal, give this award for the Ministry of Information and Communication Technology in Egypt for these very marvelous initiatives, because you know, Siwa Oasis, it is very far from the capital.
Yes. Yes.
To develop this area, you must offer them a very high-speed internet, all the government online services, and even to develop the citizens there to get these online services through mobiles, through kiosks, through any other equipment, and again to paying these services fees during any online gateway payments.
Yes. Also, Dr. Ghunaim, you've just mentioned the word initiative. So there were several initiatives that were launched also like the Qudwa initiative, which is an initiative for technology to empower women economically and socially. What would you say about this initiative?
Yeah, again, Ministry of Communication and Ministry of Information and Communication Technology launched since these last 4 years more than 20 or 30 initiatives to empowering women, to empowering the people with special needs, to empowering the youth, and all kinds of SMEs. This is why we have a very exciting, powerful internet now in Egypt. We increasing the internet speed from 5 megabit per second to more than 46 megabit per second. Now Egypt is #1 in the internet fixed speed in Africa. This is why all these initiatives supporting the Egyptian citizen, even is youth or woman or handicaps or whatever, and again it concentrating for online education, online training, online health care, and all the government services through the Egyptian platforms as all the kind of government services.
Yes, Dr. Ghunaim, you've mentioned also the people with disabilities or people with determination. So the job and skills projects for the people with disabilities using the information and communication technology. Could you talk to us or shed more light on this point, please?
Yeah, do you know, by the law in Egypt, you must give 5% from all jobs to these disabilities people. Now it is easy to teaching them to working in call centers, in malls, in supermarkets, and everywhere using this education for technology. They're using some special programs instead of seeing the text he hearing if he is blind. This is why we're giving them the electronic or the digital tools to help them in their jobs in different kinds of government entities or private entities.
Yes, also, Dr. Ghunaim, the e-learning initiatives and the qualifying youth for self-employment.
Yeah, do you remember during COVID-19 crisis, Egypt didn't stop any education, even in schools and universities. Why? Because we have very strong digital infrastructure, and we have at that time a lot of educational platforms, even schools, private schools, even in the government universities. This is why at that time we completed the educational year. Now we have a lot of courses online, even for e-learning or for e-education in different schools and institutions or any government universities. This is why we must have now e-learning schools, e-learning universities. The student may be not going to the college or his labs.
Yes.
He got all the courses online now.
Yes. So, Dr. Ghunaim, also an initiative was launched in order to activate the role of information technology clubs in community development. Could you talk to us about this initiative?
I think a lot of initiatives now spread all over all the governorates. We have centers now, we have occupiers now as educational and technological space, very well equipped with the fourth industrial revolution applications and high-speed computers and internet connections. We're offering these for youth in these governorates to implement their ideas as SMEs or entrepreneurship. This is why we have now educated more than 200,000 from the youth to find new online jobs or new digital jobs. Most of them now working in multinational companies, multinational platforms, e-commerce, and in digital economy.
Yes, yes. So, Dr. Ghunaim, now Egypt have won this the prize of the Prince Talal International Prize for the Human Development for the projects that was launched by the Ministry of Communication and Information Technology. So, what are the qualifications needed, or for a country to grab this prize? And what is the criteria by which they choose a special country to win with this prize?
You remember the committee was held in Malaysia.
Yes.
Malaysia is from the very high, strong online digital economy there. I think there is a lot of criteria to select these initiatives, these ICT Egyptian initiatives. To win this, you must offer all these criteria. You must have international regulations. You must have very high-speed internet. You must trust what the project beneficial to this people area living in Siwa Oasis.
Yes.
If you develop their performance, if you find, if you create job opportunities there, if you help them to working on online in education and as MSEs, SMEs or entrepreneurship, at that time I think you succeeded in the initiatives.
Yes, I thank you very much for your time. I really had the honor to have you with us over the phone, Dr. Abdul Wahab Waneem, Vice Chairman of the Arab Federation for Digital Economy. Thank you very much for joining us over the phone, and thank you for your valuable information. Well, Egypt has introduced a new 5-year multiple entry visa for foreigners at a fee of $700 US. The new 5-year